If you've ever applied for a Web3 role and got ignored, it wasn't because you're unqualified, it's because your offer made you look replaceable. And I'm going to show you what I mean using this pitch from one of my students. I also posted this on Twitter and I got a lot of responses, and I'm going to be addressing them, correcting some of the impressions you have about this. This has always blown my mind, but 75% of you who watch my videos have not yet subscribed to the channel. Look, it doesn't hurt to hit on the subscribe button. Try it right now and see. Have you done that? Alright, let's move back to the video. Now, here's the uncomfortable truth. Most Web3 job seekers sound exactly the same. And when you sound the same, you look replaceable. And when you look replaceable, founders ignore you. Let me show you what I mean. This is the type of pitch I see every day from people who want me to review their pitch for them before they send to founders. They go on about how they can help moderate, how they can help answer questions and spark activity in the community. Now, if you've ever written something like this, I want you to listen carefully, because this is where the rejection happens. Why does this message get ignored? It's simple, and it's because every beginner moderator writes the exact same thing. It doesn't show your skill, your value, your proof, your research, your understanding of the project, or any meaningful outcome. This kind of pitch only tells the founder one thing, and it's the fact that you can just do the bare minimum. And in the mind of the founder, this is what he's thinking. He's looking at you, and in his mind is like, this is very basic. Everybody should be able to do this. I should be able to do this if I have the time. Or the fact that I can hire 5 people and pay them $150 to do this. So you will be in the middle of 5 other people who will be sharing $150 as payment. Now, the core reason why this pitch makes you look replaceable is because you're describing task and not value. You're talking about how you can manage moderation, how you can do graphics, or how you can spark engagement in the community. These are tasks, and these are not the things that founders care about. What they care about instead is value or outcomes. What are you going to help bring to the community? They care about how you can help them retain audience or members into their community. They care about how you can help them activate dormant members so that they become token holders. They care about how you can help them design growth loops. These are the things that founders care about, and not just you listing tasks. For example, let's talk about answering questions, which is something a lot of moderators or almost all moderators do. Instead of going to the founder to tell the founder that you can answer questions, blah blah blah, which is something every other moderator does, you can do something different. You can highlight a particular question that majority of audience in the community ask and bring it forth to the founder. You can say something like, I found this particular question that is always asked in the community, and I created an explainer video that breaks this thing down and answers this question. You can then go on to further explain that this video does not just explain the question or answer the question, but it also serves as a marketing material that can help the community bring more audience into the project. And also you added a CTA at the end of the video that would get every member or majority of the member to become token holders. You see, you've used a single action to serve 3 purposes: to answer question, to market the community, and to help or convert the audience to become token holders. You've actually given more value to a moderator or other moderators who just want to answer questions in the community chat, and you've provided more value in the sense that you're answering the question in a video format. If you look at this very closely, it's very similar to what people in developer relation role do, but in this case they are focused on developers and their content is more technical. For example, this is one person who is a developer relation, and these are other people. Now, if I ask you as a moderator, how much would you charge based on these things that you provided to the community? Would you charge the same thing with other moderators? Tell me in the comment section. You can also tell me what other things you would add to this offer, and let's see what you can come up with. Now listen, everything I just taught you is only the surface, because the truth is, if you don't know how to pitch a founder the right way, you keep getting ignored no matter how talented you are. And here's the part most people don't tell you, that founders don't hire people who are experienced the most, but people who understand their pain the most. Experience is optional, portfolio is optional, but what isn't optional is knowing how to talk to a founder's pain in such a way that he just stops in his track and says, this is the person we need. Now, this is what a lot of people don't know, and when they send message and they get ignored, they assume the space is saturated, but in reality the space is not saturated. It's only your pitch that is saturated, because a lot of people are using that same pitch. Now, if you've watched up to this stage and in your mind you're looking at yourself and you're like, damn, this is what I've been getting wrong, then good, you're ready for the real work now. Because before sending a pitch, you have to understand what a project needs. And I've received a lot of questions of people asking me, how can I find out what a project actually needs, so that you don't start sending pitches or offers about moderator when the project is actually more concerned about how to get audience into their community. That difference in approach, or that difference in perspective, will actually make you be ignored most of the times. But this is something I've covered in my pitch right guide, and you would be able to really understand what a project needs within 10 minutes. And it will look as though you've been researching and studying the project for weeks or even months. Now, there are a lot more things you can learn from the pre-tried guide aside this, but that is left for you to know. And I've dropped the link in the description where you can find out the totality of what you learn from the pre-tried guide. So click on the link and find out. See you in my next video.